would have stopped the car, we would have been dead. We had to run from these people.
A woman says that she and her boyfriend were running for their lives when they plowed into pedestrians at the San Ysidro port of entry yesterday. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. From her hospital bed, Summer Draper told 10 News reporter Mackenzie Maynard about the vacation she says turned into a nightmare.
The worst idea ever.
Summer Draper says what started as a trip down memory lane
I went there when I was 10, and I remember there being little shops.
Turned into a near-death experience.
If we would have stopped the car, we would have been dead. We had to run from these people. They were attacking us.
From her hospital bed, Draper recalls the nightmare that unfolded across the border.
Oh no, we didn't even make it to the shops.
Instead, Draper says she and her boyfriend Frank tried to reroute to the Costco back by the border. She says that when they asked a man for help,
But they said the only way they'd be able to help is if he drove.
Draper says Frank was driving, and while he was hesitant, he gave in to let the man help them. But
So instead of going left to go towards Costco, he's going right.
Draper says her boyfriend yelled for the man to pull over.
In 2 seconds, the guy pulls over the car and there's a cop.
She remembers hearing gunfire before Frank slammed on the gas to try and get away.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing? There's a cop right there. Because if we stop, we're gonna die.
Minutes later, she says they reached the border crossing, but while stopped in the lanes, they were attacked.
So once we did stop, I knew that we would have died because some man came up and he just bashed my face with a rock,
Leaving her with a row of stitches between her eyebrows. In an attempt to get away, Draper says she pointed to Frank to take the narrow escape near the vendor carts.
You can hear it.
Watching back the video of the crash last night,
They think that we were attacking. Are you kidding me? Why would we? If you look at the video, if we're running from these people.
after that crash, she was taken to the hospital and he was arrested.
Like torture. They laughed at me. They had everyone taking pictures of me. They seriously did all of this with no medicine. I mean, I felt everything.
She says she spent all night at the hospital in Tijuana.
And if that's happening to me at a hospital, what's happening to him in jail?
She was brought to Scripps Mercy Tuesday morning. Now she says her main concern is for her boyfriend still being held in Mexico.
It was the worst thing. I am like traumatized from it. I can't sleep, and then when I do, I wake up and I'm like it's still happening.
Reporting, Mackenzie Maynard, 10 News.
So far, police do confirm her boyfriend, Frank, is in custody facing attempted murder and property damage charges. As they drove, the Utah couple ended up hitting 17 vehicles, 12 vendor carts, and injuring 3 people.
Happening right now.